When it comes to Call of Duty, the vast majority of the leaks we end up seeing surface throughout the year either come from directly in-game, usually through the PC game files, or from a little slip on the PR side of things where, say, a professional athlete accidentally says or shows something that they shouldn't have, or someone teases something a little bit too early. Very seldom do we ever see Call of Duty themselves as the source of a leak. However, in Black Ops 4, it has actually happened multiple times so far, which is pretty peculiar if you ask me. Regardless though, thanks to another slip up from Call of Duty, we now have a brand new leaked DLC weapon that should be coming to Black Ops 4 here in the very near future. What's up guys, Zacher Immortal here, welcome back to the channel and thanks for stopping by. Little public service announcement to start things off for today. YouTube actually put out a statement recently saying if you are subscribed to a channel, just because you're subbed to them doesn't mean you'll always know when that creator posts a new video. But if you do want to know every time I upload a new video, when you subscribe, or if you are already subscribed, make sure to hit that bell icon and turn on your post notifications. That way YouTube will always let you know every time I have a new upload going live. Alongside that, if you enjoyed the video, let me know, hit that like button and show the video some love, as it would be much appreciated. And now let's get into one of the biggest Black Ops 4 leaks to date. Now, before we jump right into our next DLC weapon here, let's first see where exactly this is all coming from. Now, with this year's Call of Duty, we've had a few changes to the standard game that we've known and loved for years upon years now, including 5 vs 5 gameplay, a Battle Royale mode, and external combat records through the Call of Duty Companion App. And while that COD Companion App may offer many alternative ways to interact with Black Ops 4, it also offers a few sneak peeks that, well, it probably shouldn't. Back in 2018, prior to Operation Absolute Zero launching in December, we actually saw the COD Companion App leak our very first 2 DLC maps in Madagascar and Elevation. These maps ended up popping up in the app, and lo and behold, a few days later, they were added to the game with Operation Absolute Zero. We also saw quite some time ago that Capture the Flag was listed under the game mode section of the COD Companion App, and while we did see Absolute Zero and Grand Heist come and go without Capture the Flag being introduced into the game, lo and behold, on the Spectre Rising roadmap, we have the Capture the Flag mode listed as an in-season update coming to multiplayer within the next few weeks. So far, the COD Companion App is 2 for 2 on leaks, and as of just the other day, another oddity appeared within the COD Companion App, this time under the Weapons tab. Now, shout out to the Real Stoffinator and Banime Does Reddit over on Reddit for these images that you're about to see, and you can find both of these Reddit posts down in the description below if you would like to go and check out these photos for yourself. Anyways, on the Tactical Rifles tab, both Banime and Stoffinator could see the standard ABR-223, Swordfish, and Auger DMR tactical rifles listed. However, there was also a 4th tactical rifle listed, and it goes by the name of the S6 Stingray. Now, we know already we are going to have some more DLC weapons coming up here in the near future, as the Days of Summer tab on the Operation Spectre Rising roadmap does reveal that new weapons, alongside new blackout modes, new map updates, and more will be coming with the Days of Summer event, and we also know the Ballistic Knife and the Mini 14 or Vendetta Sniper Rifle are on deck waiting for release as well. And with that, we have a lot of potential outcomes when it comes down to the S6 Stingray's release, and some of them are pretty wild, I'm not gonna lie. Our first potential outcome for the S6 Stingray is of course that Days of Summer event, which presumably is going to be another 35-day long event, which will include 50 new contraband tiers. And really quickly, just to get this idea out of the way, Operation Spectre Rising isn't, or at least does not seem to be, just a 50-tier 35-day long event. Instead, Operation Spectre Rising seems to be the standard 70-day long operation like what we've seen in the past with Absolute Zero and Grand Heist, but instead just broken into 2 different parts, with part 1 being Spectre Rising and part 2 being Days of Summer. And with Days of Summer being that second part, and with us still missing quite a few DLC weapons that we know for sure are coming to the game, new contraband tiers, presumably 50 once again, will likely be introduced alongside the Days of Summer event. Now, in those theoried 50 new tiers, we originally only thought we were going to see 2 new DLC weapons added in, much like how Spectre Rising's contraband only featured 2 new DLC weapons with the Nifo Odi Club and the Tiger Shark Light Machine Gun. But unless we see a new mini event here before the Days of Summer event goes live on or around June 4th, we could actually see 3 DLC weapons added into the Days of Summer tiers when the time comes. Of course, those 3 DLC weapons being the brand new S6 Stingray alongside the ballistic knife and the Mini 14 or Vendetta sniper. Or another outcome here is we do still see only 2 DLC weapons featured in those Days of Summer tiers, and instead have, say, the ballistic knife sold separately as a triple play, similar to the demo hammer melee weapon, whilst the Mini 14 sniper and the S6 Stingray are introduced via the Days of Summer tiers. Now, that outcome would probably result in some major backlash though, so I would say it's less than likely that that would be the way that things do play out. Another potential outcome for the S6 Stingray's release is, like I just briefly touched on, through a new mini event stream similar to what we had with the Barbarians event back in Operation Absolute Zero, which added in the Cap 45 DLC pistol. And seeing as we do have plenty of time left before Operation 5 launches later on in the summer, a new mini stream is plenty possible, but any solidified dates there are well beyond our knowledge at this point. Another strange but possible outcome for the S6 Stingray is that the S6 Stingray is actually the Mini 14 or Vendetta. However, this, much like the triple play outcome, I see as pretty unlikely for a handful of reasons, and honestly, I'm only really bringing this up because I have seen people saying, no, what if they just rebranded the Mini 14 as the S6 Stingray and are just trying to confuse us? I really don't think that's what's going on here. Here's my reasonings. A, the Mini 14 already has an in-game name in the Vendetta. 2, the Mini 14 or the Vendetta has been classified as a sniper rifle multiple times, and I even often refer to it as the Mini 14 sniper or the Vendetta sniper. And on top of that, Treyarch has also said a new sniper will be coming during this operation. And finally, D, the name of the S6 Stingray lines up with our other tactical rifles in an aquatic sense, as the Swordfish and the Stingray are both water-based animals. Boom, there is your zoology fact for the day. No, in all seriousness though, the S6 Stingray is definitely a tactical rifle, or at the very least, not the Mini 14 in just about every single reality I can imagine, so that possibility I would definitely rule the least likely so far. Now, potential release and debut outcomes for the S6 Stingray out of the way, let's briefly talk about what the S6 Stingray could be like in-game. Keyword here being could, as once again, we don't have any confirmations on this weapon aside from the name and the fact that it is a tactical rifle in the game files as of right now. I digress though, currently in our tactical rifle lineup, we have a semi-automatic one-shot weapon in the Auger DMR, we also have a 3-round burst weapon in the ABR 223, and a 4-round or a 5-round burst weapon with the Operator mod in the Swordfish. Now, just basing this assumption off of that pattern alone, the S6 Stingray would then presumably be a 2-round burst weapon, and perhaps we could see an Operator mod that turns the weapon into a fully automatic rifle, kind of like how back in Black Ops 2, we could turn the M8A1 into a fully auto weapon using the Select Fire attachment. I'm just saying, I think that would be a pretty cool addition to the game, and I'm all for seeing not just some new DLC weapons added into the game, but also some new Operator mods as well, because personally, with the exception of things like the Strobe Light and the Dragon's Breath mods, I love Operator mods from a gameplay standpoint, as they offer a reason to use new weapons once in a while, and also really change how you may approach a gameplay style when using a certain weapon or Operator mod. Anyways, before I get off track too much, based off of our current TAC rifle lineup, my best guess would be that the S6 Stingray is going to be a 2-round burst rifle. To wrap things up though, as always with leaks, definitely take everything we discussed here today with a grain of salt, because even though this was leaked from the official COD Companion App, at the end of the day, it is still a leak, and unless Activision or Treyarch downright say, hey, the S6 Stingray is coming on this day, we don't have any dead set confirmation regarding when or how this weapon could and will be released. Regardless though, like I said earlier, the COD Companion App is 2 for 2 on previous leaks, and I've got a feeling that here in the near future, it's about to be 3 for 3. And with that said, that is the brand new leaked S6 Stingray here in Black Ops 4. If you guys enjoyed the video, let me know by dropping a like on it, as it would be very much appreciated. And if you are brand new here to the channel and you want to stay up to date with all of the latest Black Ops 4 news, leaks, updates, rumors, and all that kind of stuff, feel free to hit that sub button, and while you're at it, click that bell icon so that YouTube will always let you know when I upload a new video. Once again, thank you guys so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.